Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are just gonna do a chill Q&A, aka rant, aka just talking to you guys here very quick. It is Sunday for me too. Happy Sunday. I'm recording this at 9 a.m. Hopefully it will be up by 11 a.m. So I want to do minimal editing on this video. But yeah, I'm just going to finish that Q&A that I started in a previous video with questions that you guys asked me some time ago on Instagram. So I'm just gonna pick random questions until we hit like maybe 15 minutes talking. So let me see. Oh, and we're gonna do this with Tiago here, who's watching cartoons right now. But anyway, we're gonna have him here, and maybe I'll ask him some questions too. Okay? Mwah. Say okay. Say okay, mommy.
Okay, mommy.
Okay.
I love you, mommy.
You must. All right, we start. What inspired you to become a content creator? To be honest, when I started creating content wasn't even like a thing or an established thing like it is now. I started back in 2020, so when COVID hit and all of that. So I feel like those content creators that started then, it kind of just happened for them because we didn't know what we were doing, and all of a sudden people started following, and now we had a platform, and now we were creating content, But nothing inspired me. Like, it's not something I wanted to do. It's something that just kind of happened because of the times we were living. It was kind of like the right place and the right time. So, yeah, to be honest. And also, I can say that Chile helped me, basically. Because he was already creating content on YouTube and all of that. So I think he had that goal more than me, but then also it became my goal. So yeah, I guess that's what inspired me to become a content creator. Now, anything on how to monetize content? Anything, please. Well, I have so much to say about this. I've said here before I was going to launch a content creator workshop, but I don't know if I'll follow through with it because I have too much going on. But anyway, how to monetize content? Well, I would say to grow a platform, yes, it's good to have a niche. Like my niche was dance. But to monetize the platform, what I had to do was diversify my content. I couldn't just do dance if I wanted to make real money from my platform. So even though I am known as a dance creator or a dancer, and most people still know me as that, I didn't start to make real money until I showed brands how they could use my platform to advertise their products. So I started doing skincare content, I started doing lifestyle content, makeup, fashion, whatever I could do. And let me tell you, I was working back in the day. Even today I'm working, but like back in the day I would back shoot content. Like I was just thinking of ideas for free, by the way. Like you would tag the products for free. Like you have to prove to brands and agencies that they can work with you and that the work that you're already doing, they can fit in there seamlessly. All right. So I would say that's like my fast advice on how to monetize content. Then obviously you need a rate card. You have to decide how much you want to charge for a video. It doesn't have to be totally fixed. You can always change according to the client, because it's not the same a local shop than a multinational brand, obviously. So, but already have like a standard of rates, and most of all, like what are you not willing to go under? Like under this amount, no, or below this amount, I'm not willing to go. So yeah. Anyway, I'll do another video expanding more of that. But for the sake of time, let me move to the next question. All right. Do you prefer living in Kenya compared to Spain? Are the opportunities better here? I would say I knew I never wanted to settle in Spain. I don't know why, girl, but I just wanted to get out, see the world, probably settle in another country. I would have never imagined it was going to be Kenya, honestly. But here we are, as fate will have it, you know. And now, obviously, I am so entangled with Kenya. Like, I built my family here. The father of my kid is Kenyan. My work is based here. Even if it's online or digital, it's a lot about my presence in Kenya. So obviously, there is that as well. And I do love Kenya. I do love Kenya. However, lately I am missing Spain a lot. I think being alone here, and especially having a kid. I know if I was alone without a kid, I'd be fine. But alone with a kid, it feels heavy a lot of the times, I can't lie. So I am missing my family a lot. I'm missing my country a lot. But at the same time, I know just moving there wouldn't fix all of my problems. It would bring me a different set of problems, you know. So yeah, I'm not saying I won't move back to Spain eventually. Probably I will, but it's something I have to carefully think of and think on the pros and the cons of both, because there is also some advantages that Kenya gives me that Spain doesn't have. All right. For example, I can afford a house help here. In Spain, I could never, you know. I can afford many things here that in Spain I could never. This apartment, for example, I could never afford something like this in Spain. At least how things are now. Hopefully in the future, when I'm richer, I will be able. So yeah, I wouldn't say opportunities are better here or in Spain. I guess it depends on what your field is and all of that. It's just like my personal situation at the moment. Right, your views on Christianity and religion, please. A sentence on each will suffice. I actually love this question. I don't know if you guys know, but in the past year, I've reconnected with my spirituality a lot. I think sometimes God strips you of everything else, relationships and all of that, so that you can only turn to Him. And I think that's what happened to me. And also, He brought some people into my life that helped me come closer to Him. And for that, I'm thankful. With that being said, I did grow up Catholic. I am baptized. I did my first communion and all of that. So it's not like religion was new to me. But I found in God, I found hope. I found self-forgiveness. I found confidence and faith. I found just a way of trusting myself and trusting that everything is going to be okay, because God's got me and He's always provided. Why would He stop now? And I find it like such a beautiful practice, and I don't know. I love God, honestly. Moving on. When are you planning to have another baby? I actually don't know. I actually don't know if I want to have more kids or not, to be honest. Conditions and circumstances would have to be optimal for me to have another baby. Optimal, you know. And it's a pity because I've never wanted an only child, and I do think it's such a beautiful experience. But at the same time, with how things went, It's like now having a child by another man is like, I don't know if I want to entangle myself in all of that. So yeah, but we'll see. Maybe in another point of my life. I'm still young. I'm only 27. So maybe in my 30s, I'll change my view on that. So yeah. Let me see. At what age did you make your first million? Last year. Last year, I had 1,000,000 shillings, not dollars, unfortunately, in my account, in my bank account. My life didn't change though because I didn't invest that money or anything. So that's a lesson I learned, and now I invest my money and stuff. But yeah, it was last year when I actually got 1,000,000 shillings in my bank account. I don't have them anymore though. Some of you are very cute. I just want to say you're loved. You inspire me a lot. Love you, girl. Again, the will you live in Kenya forever? Do you sometimes wish you could drop everything and go back and just live in Spain? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I wish my life was different sometimes, but I guess all of us go through that. So yeah. What was your dream career when young? I wanted to work in cooperation, like NGOs, conflict zones, like just helping people. I studied international relations for that mainly, or maybe work in the UN or the European Union, things like that. That's what I wanted to do. All right. Are you dating? Are you dating? Are you dating? Said I will not talk about my dating or my love life on the internet anymore. I don't want to put myself in that situation again. So from here onwards, I will be keeping my relationships private. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I know you guys are really interested in that part, but like, it's just not worth it for me. Either you love me for me only, or just go because I'm not bringing a man anytime soon, anywhere near the light. Get married again. Now you guys will know. Now that one you'll know, of course, but yeah. Yeah. And now let's address the elephant in the room because everyone is asking me how's co-parenting, how are you doing as a single mom, all of that, all of that. And as I said, being alone with him in another country where I have no family is not easy, honestly, and it's hit me very hard. I would say this year, like since this year, I've really felt like, oh, I'm alone in this, you know what I'm saying? Like I've really felt it. So it's not easy at all, honestly. And then obviously I'm not like a single mom, like obviously his dad is there and he takes care of him and all of that. I'd like to think that Tiago, who's the priority, he's okay. So as long as that's okay, we are okay. Like I know if my family was here, I'd be Gucci. But I don't. So sometimes I do feel like I have to depend on people or something. I don't know. Or like I'm alone against the world and all of that. But we move, we push. Honestly, I'm in a privileged position to be able to afford childcare and all of that. So at least there is that. And also, my friends are amazing to. Not that they stay with Tiago or anything yet, but at least they're there for me. And that helps a lot, honestly. So, yeah. I think that was it for today. I don't know if there will be like one more lucky question, but because I have places to go today, I have to kind of wrap this up. What are your thoughts on dating as a mom? That's a good one. Dating as a mom is way different, honestly. I feel like before dating was just like for vibes and like whatever. But now as a mom, it's like you are dating both of us. We are like a package. We come together. So obviously you can't just date someone for vibes, but you have to make sure he would be a good stepdad. And I'm sorry to say, like, I know not everyone you date have to be in your life like that, but me, I think I ain't got time for fooling around, I guess. So I will immediately jump to, okay, how would you be as a stepdad, or as an actual father if we end up like having more kids. I think that's like at least 50% of what I look for in a man. Like, how would you be as a father, though? You know, because I know that can make or break a relationship, and then obviously how they treat me and how like feasible our future is together, because sometimes you love a person, but let's be real, your circumstances in life are so different that it's very difficult to come to a middle point. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to meet someone at my level, and just my level, not financially, but like in every areas of life, including financially. Honestly, like, why lie? And just having it easier, to be honest, having it easier. I'm tired of struggling and struggle love, so yeah, that's how dating is as a mom. And okay, I'm gonna leave it here because I have to eat. I haven't even eaten.
Mommy,
Uh-huh.
I like this cartoon.
Okay. I haven't even eaten and I have places to be, so I have to edit this and post it very, very quick. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys like this Q&A. And if you have any more questions, you can always comment it, and I will do another video about that. So yeah, can you say bye, YouTube?
Bye, you too.
Mwah. Say bye.